this is like that fracture switch, right, where Boostio goes and plays the brim. He's quite good at it, but obviously it's not the Jet, and he didn't have that same performance, so I don't mind at all. It's not like anything. Jogmo's really good at Raze, and on maps that he does play that Raze, it's insane. For example, Split.
Yeah, not too bad at all. I like the chamber in this. I think it's solid.
We didn't really touch on this is the fact that FUT almost
967 subs on the other YouTube. Nice.
About Krax's 2K and how good he was in that shirt. That almost converted into a third, if not for Comps Heroics. Like this FUT team is a team that looked very good, and a couple of things go a different way. We're having an entirely different conversation. I expect that to be a lot of the same here on Bind.
I just hope the mental is high, because when they've been one map down in a best of 3, they've only ever won it once, and that was against Attacking Soul Esports back at Tokyo. It's going to be
How do you evaluate comps? Depends on the map, really.
You know, in the first matchup between these two teams, where FUT, you know, lost a big lead, and then
every map's a little bit different.
I don't think that was that at all. This was them actually being resilient, so I don't expect the same second map. I actually really think that this is going to be a tight game.
Yeah, I certainly hope so. Again,
not
I think
crazy special, but
plenty of promise. I think
I imagine Demon 1 must be
pretty
good on chamber.
So much on Pearl. So given what we know about the fact that EG don't normally play Bind, given that it's a new comp that we're going to be seeing them debuting, there's a chance it's something fun here.
Well, let's just see how resilient this FUT team can be, because if they don't win this map, EG will be locking in a place at playoffs. I can't wait to see this. Over to you, Mitch and Tom.
How did BLG beat NRG, bro? I swear, you lot are planted. You lot are planted, man. I got a YouTube video just for you. What, you got 35 minutes? Wait, is it 35 minutes? Something around that.
I don't know.
I got a good recap for you.
Be like
Dude, this happened just before the last game as well. While you're watching it as well, if you want to bring the subs up to 1,000, that would be great. We need 29 more.
Demon 1 those sort of opportunities to be that little bit more aggressive on that defensive side.
We had a sub as well, Mr. Prince 67. 11 months. Thank you so much, bro. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, EG 1 away from getting in towards the top 8 through groups, and did they say 8 days off, 7 days off? Something like that. It's a nice amount of time. FUT on attack, EG on defense. Oh, we go fast. We go fast, but there's 4 people here. What a nightmare for FUT. What an absolute nightmare. Boostio might have owned it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, headshots as well. Okay, here we go. Yeah, started the last map off pretty strong. Well, finished the last map pretty strong. Starts this one off very strong. And look at this. Yeah, took the timing, took the space, owned
he
it.
might just rob away the potential for that ace to come through. Oh, he's missed the shot though.
But he purposely missed to let Boostio have the ace.
Oh, okay. Calm's being pressured. He won't give up his life for the ace.
He's trying to have his back there, but
he's going up against a full lineup of players. He's not going to get anything done there. It's going to be EG to take themselves the pistol round, and again, it seems like Boostio is so good at positioning himself ready for whatever is planned. Like, the whole idea there is to pop flash straight through the smoke, using that KO to basically garner you that extra space. So he just plays close to that utility, avoids any flash, and just has a perfect backstab on the players of FUT. Pistol round going their way. A good start to the defensive side again, where we kind of expect the majority of rounds to come through for either of these sides. And
now 5 classics.
Early pop flash. I like it. Pop flash through in towards showers. Try and find any early aggression instead.
Wait, where are EG with pistols?
Lamps.
We at 3.
This is just classics though, Mitch. So realistically,
we're not at 3. We're at 2-1. 2-1-1 now.
Yeah, that's why you see the utility thrown out, just trying to push these players into an uncomfortable fight, or even make them go down to the util alone. Oh, no, there it is.
With the nade as well. Yeah, they're all taking turns and farming. But this is kind of nice when it's like this, when we get people kind of close to a few orbs. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. Everyone survives. We've got 3 armor rebuys maybe that I saw there. I'm not sure. Maybe it was only 2.
This is where you get to see Jorgamo kind of move away from that controller and pick up that raise, as we see on the likes of Split. He can have a little bit more fun, be that a little bit more aggressive. And already getting off to a flyer of the start. Not too many ultimates online, and you look at the weaponry, it's actually quite light going in for EG. You can already see Demon 1 with enough to buy an operator into the next round, but this time out, they haven't opted for it. Actually, just
full pass and push down. Damn, this is nice, yeah. We're looking like Paper X out here, to be honest.
They're going to be very happy with that one.
See how much Jogamo can get done. Oh, he's gone out wide. Nade up top. It's bouncing back, and, well, it's not even playing a role in that. Somehow the Stinger wins out the fight, and EG are looking phenomenal in a round that they should have been able to do some
look at their numbers. Every time people are swinging them, there's just like 3.
An ambitious play from Jogamo. It works out because he left Maj on 20 or so HP. A third round found for Evil Geniuses, and a start to this map similar to what we saw on Pearl.
Yeah, the difference is with Pearl, though, is
the Taco against K-Corp,
yeah. An operator up. They use their extra
I was just like, oh my god, they all just going to swing it.
Make that round much more viable. This time they
didn't. Really good bonus. Really good bonus. Look at this econ.
All the way down
and they have a chance to make this a little bit better. Only got the Guardian. Some sheriffs, let's see how much damage they can do. Gonna keep this fast, man. EG having a great start.
While they've witnessed the Guardian on the other side, it seems Maj has some ideas of his own. Jogamo, however, is already gonna take a lot of early space and do a little bit of damage through. Oh, not again.
Of course, Boostio up close, and the flash doesn't even catch him. And the spam's good enough to take one down. Then
look who stops That's so funny, bro.
Boostio very quickly dealt with. The spike's in the open.
Wait. This is a nightmare at the moment.
One weapon they have to work with now. A few more on their hands potentially.
The hero TP.
Through the teleporter he goes. And
yeah, gotta use the ult. So no matter what, it's good damage done.
The Seeker only confirms it even further. Locking him into a box. 8 bullets left in that magazine. We look to reload it. Well, he's going to have to fairly soon. Snake bite out. Player caught, but no punish. And all the while, it's a slow flank from Demon 1, biding his time. With the spike picked up, Maj will look to go elsewhere, but look who's there.
Oh, boss.
It's Ethan.
It's Ethan.
Yeah, nicely done from Ethan. Good cleanup.
Another big round from it.
FUT should be happy with the damage they did.
Straight up. It's like when they need a hero, he arises, because the start of the round was great for FUT. Able to win a lot of those early duels. I think you see the confidence coming through from Boostio, attempting to try and push through that smoke. Again, like we've already seen FUT manage to bring back a huge deficit, but...
What?
All right, then. I mean, they're happy enough with a 4-0 lead after the third round going their way. Even with the economic damage they just received, it's not enough to really deter them, to really put a dent in this side. And as we can see, operator in play.
All comes out nice and early. They early knife over towards the long. It doesn't hit the chambers, so you kind of think that, well, honestly, the chamber's so good on this map that it can be 4 places, so it doesn't actually clear too much the knife. That's huge. That's a headshot? What the hell? It was a late flick, though.
Knife not finding him, while the bullet landing in Maj's head will instead give them that information. It seems like FUT had an idea of how to counter and just guessed the wrong place.
A lot of utility put out here. I think they're certainly getting the read on this B-side play on the way through. It's going to be ignored as Kiwi makes it to the site. A flank attempted around through elbow that's being caught. Jogamo, showstopper got nothing, but the rifle gets 2.
Damn, dude, look at the movement as well. Oh my god, watch out.
Yeah, got to step away from his own nade at the end. 5 rounds in all.
That was nuts, bro. What the hell was the second kill? Also got the satchel to get the information on the third guy. That was pretty sick.
It just full sprint spraying, but it works out. I think he does most damage to himself.
I don't even know if the ult did any damage there, to be honest. I didn't check it.
It's ridiculous.
That was nice, though.
Manages to survive the round as well. And we are in the same boat as the last map. 5-0 EG running away with this.
Just Valorant things of that one for sure.
The early fights
was a very
Demon
Valorant
1
round.
Still yet to die, by the way.
Okay, a lot of ults now, but they kind of don't want to use them on the ecos. So, yeah, unless they start getting some kills. FUT are playing pretty fast with these rounds. And it looks like EG are kind of loving it. Oh boy.
They know what's online. They know the ults are available. They're not looking to get in those sort of fights.
Oh, that snake bite actually
got and the smokes are in, and it's 2 of them.
As the smoke went
and
down,
as we can see, we got no more for this, so once these smokes go out, it's pretty much done, and they're putting ults into it.
The damage done with Kiwi and
Oh
Crack so
boy.
very, very low, and looks like Maj just joined the club. Sure, they've got the site, they've done the damage in Viper's Pit. Now that could be the difference maker
32.
for Maj. 56 HP, staying alive inside of it will be a real challenge. He's managed to buy himself a bit of time, but there goes the orbital strike, and there goes
I mean, they got some ults out of him. Low HPs. Oh,
with a sheriff in hand, he stands no chance of taking down the demon. That is Demon 1.
Dude, look at. Yeah, they all gonna do something.
How dare you? How dare you? Twitter's gonna go wild at that one. Sorry, X or whatever it's called now.
People are gonna be reposting that all day.
Yeah, they're gonna be reposting that everywhere.
They call it now.
6-0. Yeah, I was surprised they used the Viper's Pit. A bold call. I understand it. Maybe starting to feel a little bit desperate. Jorgamo as well.
Jorgamo did fantastic.
Every single fight.
Yeah, Dogstan. I mean, that man.
It might seem risky, but he's winning all of them.
EG is so good with util.
3 ults to play with. 1 for Com as well. That Viper's Pit maybe utilized to lock down showers. He's set up there at the beginning of the round, but I'm more interested in Demon 1. 6-0. Still yet to die. And that's with, even with these risky pushes, he's even expecting the players on the other side. Timing is everything, but finally, he'll be put in the grave. Moj not falling for the same tricks as the last round.
Yeah, holding the pixel angle and finally giving him his first
no timeout. So what might have happened is they were going pretty fast, right? And then a lot of times you got to. Let's wait for this last. Because he's here so fast.
Being right behind you is certainly one of them.
Oh man.
He's got his way up behind the entire team. He's spotted though. Cracks knew that he was there. Blast pack good though. Throws off Maj's aim, and with some support from
Damn, dude, they're just running at them.
They managed to drop the spike. Got some decent
this is
control.
disrespectful. This is crazy disrespectful. Look at them.
Control over this spike. It's not going to be given up. Not today. Even running through a nade. They'll get Jorgamo his 3rd of the round. And a captain with a 1v2 to clutch out. Orbital strike online, but he's stunned up.
Damn, 1 HP.
And around the corner he goes. He's made it out. I'm going to post-plant orbital strike.
There you go, Molly and ult. He has a really good chance of winning this.
By the Tiger. I thought he was dead to rights. Very nearly was. He'll get himself into an afterplant. It would be one hell of a way to finally.
A lot of the time when people do this plant, a lot of the time, and they look this way, normally it means they're playing elbow.
To them in the first map, repositioning in towards the defender's spawn, just basically waiting as he.
Did he pick up? No, he doesn't pick up a smoke. Got nothing like that.
Time is not on the side of Com. He can't really take this one slow because that orbital strike is going to buy a lot off the clock, and that's all that a captain is playing for. Just waiting those extra few seconds. He's going to get caught a little bit. He can't go anywhere near that snake bite though. And now the time ticking so low, and a captain, he can't move. He's got to wait for at least a second, but the time is
That's
already
incredible.
Gone. He'll be able to
okay, honestly, it was getting a little bit disrespectful at the end there, so they kind of get punished a bit. Definitely a few people made some wild plays.
I love these. They're great.
I had a captain. I don't know how he's gotten away with that one, but the first is on the board for FUT, coinciding with
this. Okay, so they also win a round in the worst possible way, if that makes sense. One person staying alive.
I'll just go running in. I'll take the fight.
No money.
I think we all felt that. Well, a timeout's being called by FUT after that round.
Yeah, it's a really important round for them because obviously they only have one person surviving. They've got 1-9 loss bonus. If they lose the next one, they're going to have to full buy into this. And we're going to have 4 people, all the ones that died in that round basically, that can't buy in the next round. So if this does go to 7-1, most likely we see 8-1, and then it's kind of done to an extent.
But for now at least.
Oh, he died at the end as well? Oh, okay, well then, yeah, all of them.
Straight reset back to round losses.
Oh, yeah, of course, he got the kill at the end.
Last map after an incredible comeback. And although I think no matter who they play, if they were to go into the cider, they'd probably be favorites. You don't want to leave that up to chance. A spot in the top 8 awaiting either of these teams for Evil Geniuses, an expectation for FUT. Hey, that would be a huge statement to make the first Turkish team to do that in history.
Yeah, they're already accruing accolades game after game here at Champions. Still with that lower bracket backing them. Wouldn't be the end of their run.
Do they have the lineup that falls down?
Taking down Evil Genius.
This is hard to get constant.
American seed would be a huge accomplishment.
This is
ulti. Mr. Fallen's decided against it, but now
For
they've seen the player close.
There's one that you can do through
right
the grid here.
It's
very hard to get.
And a lot of players caught up, but still Demon
This
1
bait
is
might
ready
work
on this
pretty-
angle, and a shot, a rare miss for Demon 1. An opportunity
My
for his
goodness, big
opponents
kill.
to capitalize on him with Ethan falling. They've just locked the defenders into hookah. B-side is theirs.
They know that there's a couple of players in here, but knowing and dealing with them is a different thing altogether.
Yeah, and
the
the KO
problem
ult
is
for a little bit is
that no
huge
command
against
online,
the
the tour
chamber.
de force isn't currently available. Cracks is already going to pick off one, but they know who the other player remaining is, and Moj on a
and this
nasty
is
lurk is going to pick off
great
Bustio.
rounds.
A chance for this clutch, a 2 versus 5.
And EG
Looks
should
slim.
try and do a little bit of
The fact is
damage.
the finances on EG are not bad. They could risk throwing a couple of players in here, but they might just back away to hold on to the guns.
Well, that might not be too easy. Let's check Maj's position. Demon 1 caught off guard.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't make sense
Ulti
anymore.
down, so too is the rifle.
What a perfect
Save
round
it
for
could
them
be
to win, though.
very
Like we
limited
said, money
for
was
the
really
side
low.
of
If they lost
EG.
this, it's pretty
It's a
much done
great
game.
response
So
from FUT. I don't think it could have went
Yeah,
much better
only
in
have
that
to
round,
buy
especially Demon 1 having
one
a whiff
armor.
to start it off, missing the shot, then removing his ultimate altogether. That has certainly set them up for success. Timer ticking low towards the end of the round. That spike detonating as we speak, and they haven't found Kong. He's nestled his way into the bathroom. Rifle shall be carried through.
Yeah, a prime gaming flawless as well for FUT. The best possible way to actually break back into this one. Get the finances flowing once again. And as I said, for the other side of things, it's not really any problems. Demon 1 is going to invest back into that operator, so he'll have that for this round.
Kiwi
Okay,
did
light shields,
really
but that's
well,
never
yeah.
really been a problem for anybody. And that showstopper still sits online, and that's the difference. FUT over the last couple of rounds
after this
have
time
had
going over
some
towards here, but it
ultimates
looks
to
like they're
play
doing
with.
the knife that
The
goes.
Nightfall, no
Are they waiting
command
for the
used
knife?
in the prior round, and again, we're going to see the aggressive flash. I like the fact that you can see Adakam
They were
actively
kind of
backing
waiting
away
for
at
the
this
knife.
stage.
Did he
does
change up
have
his
the spike,
knife?
though, so
I think he
that might
did.
be the reason.
Yeah, don't think you're going to want to go swinging
Maybe
in there.
it's two different
Especially when
variations.
you'll
One that
expect
goes here,
Demon
one that goes
to be
here.
around every corner at this point. He's been repositioning round after round. This time just sat on back B site. FUT maybe sensing it. They're on their way to A. They've chosen the right site. It's lighter. The FUT setup from Maj going to allow them to creep up close. Not just the wall, but also the orb that's in play. And, well, Maj has just taken down Bustio. That's going to prompt Calm to get out of town, move towards the spawn, and play the retake with the rest of his squad, and that's exactly what he's doing.
An early advantage. Potential showstopper for the retake, but
We got no
utility
after
has been
plant
used
util.
to hold
Dude,
them
Crack
back a
still
little
has double
longer.
flash.
Couple of flashes still for Cracks. Unusual to see that this late into the round, so definite potential, but we are going to see the lamps being cleared. The timing doesn't work out, though. And a captain finding another Kiwi, ever crisp, and Demon 1 almost just having to look for exit frags.
Oh my god,
Eventually
that's so
given
weird.
the fight, but Kiwi takes his head from his shoulders.
Oh
leaving
man,
just
he
Ethan.
hates to see stuff like that.
Stop this one being another flawless, he will.
Nice
Other
round
than
from
that,
them.
FUT,
Back to
they
back,
have
really good
found their
rounds.
footing in this game,
5
starting
people
to build
survive
back
and then
in.
4 people survive. This
That's
is
what it's all
great
about
for
on
the
the
econ.
attacking side, just finding your legs. They've done that. Oh, and they've done it by finding Ethan too. Although he'll be dropping out of captain, there's no one else to
Money's
swing
low.
that corner.
They
So
might
again,
have
the
to eco
rifle
this one. I
brought
say
through
might
the
have to.
next
They
round.
have
With
to
this
low buy
attacking
it.
side now building up 3 in a row, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
See, Evil
nice
Genius is calling
timeout as well.
timeout. They'll gather themselves
White
up
bar.
ahead of this.
My
I mean, look, it could be an equalized half if things keep going this way. And you're seeing Kiwi with the confidence to
started with the
swing in,
disrespect,
take down
yeah,
Demon
pretty
1, not
much.
even with the operator.
Pretty much.
Certainly worrying times for this squad.
Yeah, and I think it has to be said that expectations for this map in general is that you're going to see the rounds on that defensive side, similarly to Pearl. So I think making sure that this ends
That's
up
lucky
as like
probably, bro.
a minimum,
It's fine.
a half victory, but more so edging towards that 8-4, maybe even a 9-3. That's what the goal will be at this stage. Again, Seekers online, but nothing really else available, and with a showstopper close for Kiwi and him starting to really get going. It It's interesting what we're going to see actually invested here. It doesn't look
Can
like
someone link the NRG Billy Billy summary?
Not even close to being online.
Some of you have got to be paid chats. Who's paying you? It's not me. They're the mobs.
Being able to get those early kills and
I'll spam it. Dude, I'll even say how many subs we got. How many subs we got for it? 988? Dude, there must be 12 of you in chat. There's got to be 12 of you in chat.
He's still sitting 12 and 6. You got to say it's been a good half for him so far. Jogamo, a little bit more maybe needed on this defensive side with 3 rounds left to play for.
Alpha is on cloud 9 as well. What's up, bro? Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, mate.
So don't count them out.
Welcome into the Slug Club as well, dude. Thanks for that. Thanks for using your prime on me.
Into round 11. Maybe try to close this one out on an 8-4 half. It wouldn't be a bad
Kiwi one away.
We'll see. As we said, still potential for them.
Here's the eco that we talked about. We got 1, 2, 3 kind of hero guns. This was saved, obviously.
But after that.
So yeah, a bit of pressure, and that causes the rotate to go over, even though we have the trip here. Interesting. I thought they were going to straight up just group here, but Flash goes in over towards short, didn't hit anyone, and with that we go back to the 3-person stack here.
Around this close position.
Chamber Deagle is also a hero gun. Honestly, yeah, it's basically a Guardian.
Just waiting to see if anybody will make a mistake. The Tiger going through, clearing out. It doesn't leave too many positions still available.
Larker here, thank you for the content. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for liking.
Nice counter nade, but it's Jogamo to take the majority of the damage. I think most of that was just off the Viper wall.
That same wall on the defensive side going up now to block them out. Jogamo lost his life, tried
jump
to
peek
peek in for info towards the A site.
I'm not even sure that was a jump peek, to be honest.
With the wall still up, it's robbing them of info.
Well, we're splitting up again. We're splitting up on the eco. Honestly,
up on A, making their way in.
I see that fake works pretty well. Com has a chance to win
Having
this.
fallen back a bit, Boostio sold that they're not still holding this angle, but Com has got a spot of his own up top, hasn't been spotted, and he'll actually delay the plant. He's tucked away. Oh, not quite fully around the corner. Kiwi's able to deal with him, and it looks like that plant
Don't saturate your teammate. You stop the plant. Holy hell.
With EG players
that
flooding the site to
got kind of close.
Lost the round,
I kind of like this though. You know the one way that you do over towards showers, and then you boost yourself up. That's nice. Blocks vision until you're there. Yeah, you see them talking about it now as well. That's really cool. Why have I never seen this before? It's really cool.
Devastatingly close. If he's able to just survive that little bit longer, maybe even get back around the corner, this could have been a problem. And bear in mind how low the purchase was. They got rid of a showstopper. It's not bad.
Yeah,
like, they
really
burnt
nice
out a few weapons at that.
Loved it.
The finances
we've got JBar605 with the prime as well. Welcome in, mate. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And Feder Cheese as well with the 3 months. JBar, welcome in, mate. And Feder, thank you for the 3 months.
They are definitely in the driver's seat.
Appreciate you both.
2 rounds left to play.
Double primers, double primers.
As we said, are looking for that 8-round scoreline. They didn't fully buy up last round. They did some good damage, competed for the round, and even cost FUT some of their big ultimates, some of their utility.
They're close to 2 orbs if they want to get orbs.
This is where they look to capitalize
so maybe that's kind of why we're dueling. We can nade this, and then obviously we're getting info here.
To lock down control, even over bathroom late into the round. We've seen the Tiger go through.
J-Bar, thanks for saying that, man. Good to have you around.
That might put a spanner in the works for the side of FUT. They wanted to sneak up and get close. Now as they look to move in towards this B site, even with the knife thrown over on A, they're going to be expecting that this is a B play.
Yeah, especially with the flash. That's why these.
And do we still have Jogamo still has his nade? It's gonna be huge.
35 seconds left, and the nade will be comboed. Looking
a
to come
little bit
out,
anticlimactic,
there are a multitude of players waiting here, and now Anna Captain has been able to get that orbital strike online. Molly into the corner. They could just try and clear this player out of the tube, but instead they're going to go doubling back.
Dude, you don't have much. You have like next to no time for this.
Just having to jump out of position. He can't
Such an
quite
important
correct
kill.
the aim in time. FUT again. They're going to get their entry, and Anna Captain is just tearing this.
What a comeback from them, by the way. Every single round since the disrespect round that we saw.
Ridiculous from FUT. These quick rotations, these split-second decisions have been sublime over the last 5 rounds.
Yeah, you saw the idea to move towards B. They get spotted. They pump the brakes a moment. Not sure where they want to take it.
Double judge.
Flash comes through, I
Spectre,
think they were all
Guardian,
aligned.
Vandal.
They knew the game plan. The fact that Ada Captain is able to not just drop Demon 1 after his first kill, the ultimate putting him out of position on an uncomfortable angle, but even deliver with the fight.
They've been
towards
disrespecting
the
the entire time.
Not
to the extent of that round. Like that round number 7 was wild.
As well is how Mr. Fallen and Cracks are constantly using their initiator utility.
I agree. Maybe a few rounds before then, they were doing some mad stuff as well.
Prowler sent through one, but it's on alert.
Yeah, it actually does have 2 different lineups for them.
Moj constantly placing in here. Nice work from Ethan, though. And he
Dude,
does have
no trades. Ethan's just taking him one-on-one.
This man seems to be the master of the SMGs. It was the Stinger in the last map, the Spectre in this one. And after a 5-round streak, this is the best chance
a little bit
they've
of an
had,
answer back. What's up, Yumpy? How we doing? What did you say?
Mr. Fallen has managed to take him down.
But look at what the weaponry that EG
One
have brought in.
disrespect round and all falls down,
have to retake if they lose this B side. I mean, they've got to maintain control.
Common.
Orbital strike in play, it's causing problems.
Ethan
Ethan's
did
going to be
great
dropped
this
after
round.
the one, but Cracks went down to the ulti.
Yeah, he did so much damage there to make that.
The side buys them a little bit more time.
Double judge.
Now it's those judges from before. The nade in good position, but he can't follow through. It forces him out of his spot into the open. But that's not good enough with a judge in hand. 4 bullets. Mr. Fallen needs to swap that over. He knows where that player is coming from now, at least, so the plant can be found.
He decided to go all the way around.
I was going to say, I like comms I did, reposition down through long.
It should work in theory.
Going all the way around.
It's definitely the least expected of all
Picks
of the
up the
options.
smoke. The question is, when does he walk? He walks very early.
Mr. Fallen is watching back towards the spawn.
Does he consider this? Does anyone on his team consider this as well?
There's no reason for Mr. Fallen to begin to check this, but it has come into his head that it's got a chance.
2 HP, nicely done.
That one, but it's the ace to bring this
big round. Dude, every single round. First 6 disrespect rounds.
Well,
other 6 goes to them.
Back from either side,
crazy.
Have leveled it at the break.
Nice round from him. This is a 3v5 as well.
Started out convincingly
3v5
in
ace.
EG's favor, and now starting to slip away an ace even to close this one out.
Respect for him to consider this. Also, potentially maybe someone in his team, but
even a classic in that final
sometimes teams have rules that no one actually talks in them.
It's a narrow margin, but that's the margin by which FUT get back into this game, tie it up neck and neck, and now move on to their defense. I think the pressure is
FUT must be feeling it after that. Holy hell.
We're going to be heading off to the desk, of course, for the halftime.
Well, thank you very much, guys. Bala, you alright? You good? That's how you feel right now about that game? Yeah? Well, let's take a look at the HyperX reflex.
Bro, why is he staying that game the whole time?
This was a certified jogger moment.
This was just so silly. It's not, I mean, that kill's fine. This one, right there, that's just dumb. And he almost gets the last one because he had gotten he got the nade back. He was able to bank it off the wall. Ultimately, I think it was stolen by, it was Boostio. Of course it was Boostio. But that, I mean, that shot on the second kill is just silly.
Yeah, just ridiculous. But after all this, a 6-0 comeback after a 6-0 start is just crazy. I'm just mad at that final round. We got an ace from Mr. Fallen, and y'all ain't cheering. What's wrong with that? That's crazy, actually.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I felt like we should at least have the ace.
He's calling out the crowd. Respect.
Even the 1v1,
just
we didn't
get him.
That's just crazy out here.
I didn't hear you chant either. Don't put this on them.
That's true. And you've been one of the loud ones too, actually. That's real talk.
Yeah. So you're slacking there, Barley. You're slacking. But you know who's not slacking? Kiwi. I feel like Jogomo on his side is doing his job, but Kiwi is turning up here as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he's looked really good. You see it on your screen right now. And I mean, it hasn't been quite the Jogomo performance, but Kiwi was instrumental in getting FUT back to the position that they're in right now.
Yeah, he has been, but the job is not done. It is 6-6 at the half. FUT, if they want map 3, they gotta close it out. Mitch and Tom, let's see if they can.
Well, the map 3 certainly still a possibility.
Reminder of pistols, we're at 2-1.
Defensive side for FUT, EG on attack
Obviously
should be
1-0
able
for
to
this
net
one.
as much power as they did before, and 6 straight rounds. Let's talk about momentum. It's certainly in the field of FUT right now. So let's see if EG can change things up. If their attack is where they'll find a lot more success. You never know after what FUT just displayed for us there.
That's the thing with EG. They've been very good at when they need to pick up the rounds, they do. We saw the streak back in the last map, and they still closed it out in overtime. The last round is what they took, and instead, FUT could be set
Only
up
two
here
people
for
here,
a 2-0
small window.
If they'd
Not
managed
enough.
to close out that comeback.
Oh my gosh. Not enough people grouped up to
Instead,
actually
though,
hit the
again,
site
a
here.
tentative start from either
Prowler
side,
goes down.
patiently watching for any aggression, but it is again.
Yeah, it's weird because Prowler can only reach so far. Knife goes in as well. That's kind of nice. Knife goes in.
Boom, heads on the other side. And
hit no one. Prowler over towards long. Hit no one as well. Heavy rotate. They're actually going to have 5 hit pretty early. We've got to think to stop this plant.
As the spam comes through, but
maybe still got nade.
Doesn't look like there'll be a denial this time.
Where the hell did the nade go?
No way to stop that spike from being planted. EG had some ideas to go aggressive afterwards, but they've fallen back into defaults. Nice crossfire to play with Jogamo. First point of contact, and then the swings come in, but he went a little too wide. No one able to trade out on that FUT. Managed to find themselves a duel for free. Calm under pressure as well. Players starting to get close to him towards the back. Now another
insta smoke, pressure on. Someone has to jump into that, really. Are we just going to spam this the whole time?
Hardly any
damage
being by this squad.
Okay, that was convincing. This is nice though as well. We get a 1-1, 2-2 in terms of pistols. Loving that.
They do have to get themselves the defusal, okay, you know, and Kiwi taking his time to go back and
prioritize.
Get himself that orb. Maybe surprised that he's the one who needs it.
Did I see an Eamon sub? Yes, I did. Eamon, what's up? How we doing? 19 months. 19 months sub. What a fantastic way to spend my money. That's true. That's all your prize money that Yumpies won you. Nice. Nice to see. Nice to see. I'm still getting some of it.
Expectations. Something else that might be surprising as well, though, is that with that plant, even with no kills alongside it...
That is true, Yampy. Is he sub to you as well? Is he sub to you for 90 months, Yampy, or is this like a one-sided thing?
They have invested heavily, even though you might see a classic onto Demon 1, that is
Damn, we go fast on this. Wait, we force? Okay, stop talking about Yumpy stream chat.
They're certainly grouping up, trying to use the numbers advantage to their favor, but they've lost Boostio to begin. Jogamo down to 45, still able to get 2! You've got to be joking! This guy running around, grabbing a heal, somehow not dealt with there.
Still kind of hard to get this.
Long range with a
not
stinger
anymore.
on
I was going to say, pretty hard to get this plant, but oh wait, he's still alive.
From every which side. Still somehow clinging on to life, but that doesn't last too much longer.
Super low HPs. If he can kill Demon. Okay, nice. Yeah, kind of weren't expecting the force buy maybe. I mean, I wasn't expecting the force buy. And they descended over towards shop. I mean, Jogamo did everything. It was really fast. Double satchel over towards lamps. Yeah, look at that flash though. That flash is outrageous.
2 of the freest kills for Jogamo. Sure, he still had to hit the shots, but when both of them are completely blind from a sky flash from above, there's just so little that they can do about it, and that trend is broken.
Yeah, he completely flips this one.
Thrifty victory coming through on that side of things. And now, well, again, it's going to be the low investment coming out from FUT.
Used to do this all the time. Someone used to do this all the time.
Finally get themselves a lead in this map, and instead now they're just getting mowed down. Com with a double. Not really a chance to retrieve any weaponry.
Oh my.
The close is just as clean. What a resounding response from the Evil Genius side. The attackers
right, now we go down to a big buy. Money's really good after that. They kept this one pretty clean with only 1 going down. Moj is 1 away if they want to get an orb, and yeah, I mean, maybe we go. Maybe they go aggro.
Might have some bonus material coming through, in particular Ethan, just on that Spectre. They're going to be doing many of the same things that we saw from FUT, especially that Viper wall on A. It's just a key part. Nats was the first one to really bring it to the international stage.
Stop the orb.
Everyone's being
That'll do it.
That is ridiculous. Another tally.
Even gets a flash at the top here as well. That's kind of nice, just to know if they're actually there.
Start to the round as well. Bear in mind that even though the finances are great for EG, this still somewhat works as a bonus. A few weaker weapons in play, and
Brimmy going down as well. Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Definitely not paying off. Kiwi up top.
Wait, are they doing the thing that we talked about the other round with the one-way here?
Something that you can definitely spam for. It's not going to be through a smoke, but it definitely could be through a wall.
Is there a Viper wall here?
Try and clear this spot. The execution looking inevitable.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
The information seemingly there. It's in with a showstopper and out of the round for Kiwi.
Not a bad trade, though, being able to take Jogamo down just as the trigger was pressed. So FUT, they're behind.
I mean, it's a brutal round to retake. If Moj gets a kill, it's like the only thing that might change this. No vision block of this
major problems. Nade down in the corner. It's trying to clear out players into the open, but it's Boostio to find that frag instead. Great flash, but somehow they're still on top of it. Cracks and Mr. Fallen both finding kills. The spike now can be tapped to bait these players into the open. Ethan will be caught as the wall drops, but not eliminated. Even with a Spectre, he wins out that fight. And with 40 HP, Mr. Fallen surely is down and out of this round. Great damage, but the time too far gone.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to
kind of needs to do this damage to the Econ though, so there's that.
Again,
brutal round for them though in terms of the actual buy on top of this.
We expected this one to be the defender's paradise for FUT, but the early battles going in their direction and then just the effective
Dude, he melted him so
through.
fast.
The weaker weapons never a deterrent for players like Ethan, and now sat 9-7 in the lead. It's looking like maybe a bit of a hero rifle onto Mr. Fallen, obviously saved over from the last round, and in fact he's going to hand that off potentially to another teammate.
And they got another chance to get this Econ good. Not even Econ as well, like we've got Econ and
what a shot by Demon One!
Jesus Christ, man.
As he follows up, and he's standing strong. Kiwi in for more. 3 quick kills, and EG put this one to bed. The crowd demanding an ace from this man. You know what? The other 2 opponents are on the right side. Maybe he's got a chance.
Yeah, I mean, dude can one tap. We'll give him that.
In the other direction, it just depends if there is going to be that rotation for him. Just a chance to fight into this one alone, clean up the entirety of FUT. Put them down as we've seen him do so many times before. A couple of players waiting, and he has the chance to fight them. There's the first on the battle, but it isn't going to be happening this time.
Gee, that was actually really close to bullet, by the way.
Takes him out, but he has made space for the rest of the team. Just going to be getting that plan even.
Yeah, get everything. Who wants this?
For the next round, it is methodical from EG, making sure
that's
that
nice.
No
that's going to help into the next round.
Unturned before they get themselves into this next.
There you go. Orbital Strike now online for EG. That'll be used in the next round. For this, well, FUT certainly want to go for it.
Gaven's going to be... Is that the dude that made the tweet today?
Earlier on, this
Chat,
was
it a troll tweet? And he's just owned everyone, or is he actually like this?
And right away, it's Jogamo falling. Late flank from Calm. It's going to take quite a while. The plant spot not for it. Molly over already, and that orbital strike might be needed to close out this round, especially if the kills keep going this way.
Might have to use this ult.
Swing through, and yeah, look, it's being set up. They're going to cost them an ulti already, which. Look, it's better than it looked like it could be.
Comes done around the world.
They've even dropped Boostio on the way back out.
Yeah.
The time ultimately too far.
Back-to-back good damage on these though. Yeah, but they need to get some wins. But still, they're keeping the econ pretty low.
Damage. Like there hasn't really been much else so far for FUT. They were put down very early in this round by some of the cleanest shots you're ever gonna see.
Let me hand your Twitter. I'll make you bank with these takes as well, bro. I don't want people thinking that I actually have any similar thinking to that.
14-9 right now. You've seen him with a far more convincing score lines for himself.
It's just not worth it.
Maybe you can praise FUT for how well they've avoided him at times, but certainly not in that last round. And maybe not in this one.
Really decided against that one.
And looking for some victims early on.
Yeah, this is a scary round. Already hyper-aggressive. Seekers have been thrown through. It looks like they're just...
The Raze might get here in time. If Kiwi gets a kill, it's all... Oh my god. No way, by the way. Was there any spam over towards spawn, or was there a molly? Dude, Kiwi got melted. Kiwi ran in to help. There was a smoke here. I think he touched a molly, and then he just got insta-melted by the brim molly.
Hiding within. He actually survived.
About.
This was a wild round to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
Even the Viper's pit down.
Dude, I would love to see if there was actual spam on Kiwi here. I think that looked hilarious.
Has to open this one wide open for the squad, and he's caught Ethan. Okay, now there's an actual chance. They've seen the barrel in the corner.
Bro, how are these rounds
getting
into this? Oh my goodness.
Half before he even emerges around the corner. That's an easy kill onto the planter, just 1 HP. Ooh. A fight now baited, but Calm, he is biting all the time.
Dude, yeah, we're not moving.
EG with another,
we're not moving every single time, just tanking bullets.
The thing with this man is wherever you least expect him to be.
Just replay all of the POVs from this, I beg. For the next, we got a timeout as well. Just give me a minute-long replay.
See the players were watching back towards
yeah, look, dude, you might see him at the bottom. Ah, no, we don't.
Exactly where you should expect him to be.
Ah, we don't get to see his POV, man, I'm telling you.
Always playing the time. He's the exact man you want in those sort of clutch situations. And FUT, well, a last attempt.
Yeah, it must have looked so crazy from his POV. He's just blocked by a smoke. He can't see the Viper. He can't see the Viper or the Brim molly, and he literally just legs it out to try help the team, and he just gets melted.
If it gets to that position again.
Ridiculous thing looking at Jogamo in this map, and certainly the previous
their money
round,
can't be good after this. Got another eco.
He wasn't exactly playing the same role on the previous map. He couldn't do some of these flashy things. Yeah, the Astra slightly more, I guess, nerfing to a player than what you're going to see.
Feared, mate. Don't fall for the bait.
I want to see a lot more of Jogamo. It's 11-7, 4 rounds.
I'm not even sure if it's a meme at this rate.
One thing that EG don't have in their favor is the ult economy. FUT are still able to buy. They've got a showstopper. Got themselves a Viper.
Do you think toxicity is good for the scene?
So
not really, but like you should still be able to create rivalries and do stuff that, like it's good, man. Like storylines are good. It's an entertainment product. So to do stuff that creates like potential storylines, etc., is good. Otherwise, it's the same thing.
It's got to be infuriating.
But dude, shooting bodies and stuff, it's not toxic. It's not. It's just part of it.
The man who's been causing so many issues is dead in this round. A lot of information garnered.
There's no difference between shooting the people and shooting the bodies in my mind. Like if you have a problem with shooting the bodies, you have a problem with shooting the actual players. Stop watching the game.
That's what they love to do on the attack.
Like it doesn't make sense.
Stopping for a moment before
like you're playing the wrong game, bro. Go play like I don't even know a game where they don't shoot each other. I don't play other games.
Take some control. They've spotted cracks. The Viper's pit. That's going to cut off. Well, not fully cut off the spawn rotation.
Club Penguin, sure, bro, that works.
To them.
Thank you.
And with the safety now around Lamps, it's a great spot to play from if they can get this spike planted. Now that is a different task altogether. With FUT potentially having utility just like that to push them back. And they even have that showstopper later on if needed. 35 seconds. Again, they're waiting for a mistake to be made on the side of FUT. So far, that's not coming through. 30 seconds. They've got to move onto the site. Boostio can't get them the space they need. And now they look elsewhere, getting out through the teleporter and leaving the Viper's pit.
What's the HPs?
FUT will have a 4 versus 2
I don't actually know, because some of them are in Viper ults. What's the actual HPs?
That's at least something. Viper's pit, of course, gone.
Kind of legit.
On the other side, and this is definitely one of the best scenarios. Normally, Calm expected to be lurking back, but with no util, they're going to double up here. Know that they're a little closer around these angles and just lurk and miss the fall, and it should be for free. Somehow, Calm still managing to find one. Look at
okay, nice jump out. Oh, I was a little bit worried, especially some of the HPs. Could have been wild.
Defusal coming through, a lot expended in this round for the Turkish side. But they will get themselves to 8, and maybe, just maybe, this can be the start of the build back.
That was a ton of damage done, but I like the idea on the way back through. Kiwi was like 39 health. You pop that showstopper, come around the corner, you probably don't even get a chance to see them, let alone readjust and fire. So instead just uses the blast pack to push out his teammates a little bit, get out of Captain a wider angle, and triple peek it in a way where you just don't line up. I like to see that. Oh, I didn't see that for Jogamo. He was playing anti-flash on the way through.
I know, he jumped backwards to kill Mosh. I think he jumped over his head and then shot him.
Well, got taken down after. Look, this is, it's a hiccup for EG. These kind of rounds are going to happen now. It's their real chance. Jogamo on the corner right away with the blast pack. They've denied them any B long control. They're going to just use the Tiger. Just
3 people are going to be here though. Nate could be pretty good. Kiwi has ult as well.
They've got control over the
Jogamo
orb, which is exactly what you want
with a
when
kill gets
Jogamo
ult.
is one away from a showstopper. That's what I thought.
Yeah, we got a
but
lot
actually,
of
they're
util
just
here.
looking straight towards the site. Get that orb from a fight. Jogamo's being consistent
Wait,
with
you might
it
go
so
down with
far.
all your
Boostio
util.
doing it for the first,
wait,
but
okay.
here's a showstopper on the other
Nice
side.
TP away from Demon.
And low HP, Jogamo on 5 has hunted him down.
Okay, solid. That was nice.
There, but the other players are left
I thought Demon was going to go
Com's
down to it as well.
Through the wall as well, and now
What's their money like after this? Can't be good, yeah. Okay, this is actually a huge round. To win so clean, well, potentially so cleanly.
Seconds left. He's got time to play with, waiting for that Viper screen to fade. But there's still so much left to find. They know he's still around this angle. Look at to peek him all together.
Nice.
The band of brothers that is FUT will be able to continue this climb back once again. And now, actually, the money's run out for EG.
Yeah, we got an eco.
Yes, time to penny pinch. This is the round where they've got their showstopper. Can't see them committing it. See just how close that was to the double up, but yeah, the nade was there after the 2 kills. You're in a pretty comfortable spot. 2 behind. It's been an incredible matchup for FUT so far. They've been hot on the heels of EG, but that's the story of the game. They've been behind, only barely taking the lead going into Pearl, and, well, weren't able to close it out. Gotta hope it won't be the same story this time around. Pistols.
Chat, stop talking about weird stuff, man. Just focus on the game.
Second, they've
Right away
had their hands ever so close to a map, but
what the hell are you lot talking about, man? Stop it.
Possibility that this could end up as a 2-0. We've already seen these sort of rounds.
I saw something about masculinity, man. Don't be those be those people.
Second, Jogamo is actually going to use that showstopper, but
let's not make it weird.
Immediately, the null command will remove the one real threat that was in this round, but there is still going to be that after plan.
That's the thing, you know, EG have been scary in these post plants. Even with pistols, you got to give them a chance. Jogamo not able to use his ultimate and will eventually go down. The rest of the squad.
It's a nice smoke insta-stick. Oh yeah, okay, that gets the ult out of them. Gets the ult out of them in the 4v5? Wait, what?
And the showstopper used in a round they didn't fully invest into rifles for.
Molly? You gonna stick half?
Mr. Fallen goes down. He didn't get it half. That's a key detail.
We've got nothing else though. Really got one molly.
Feel the pressure of that clock. Up close, cracks is dealt with. Another for
Wait, did the molly hit?
Same molly.
Oh my god.
Down makes it so easy.
Oh my god. Okay, well I questioned them using that and they've just absolutely owned it. The afterplant util was outrageous. Molly, smoke, double molly from Viper.
Unbelievable. And even when it seems like this team have
absolutely and to be honest, in fair play to FUT, like they smoked and insta-stuck it as well. Like they got the util out of them in theory pretty early on.
You had the snake bites, the orb, everything combined, and then the shots connected by Boostio.
That's the one.
It is understandable the frustration.
3 chances to get him into the top 8.
Realistically, this was the chance for them to finally
was it 7 days off, 8 days off, something?
Close to their opponents, and now they're close to a 2-0 defeat. A shotgun, a Viper's Pit used.
7 days? Yeah, that's nice.
And an operator for Kiwi, but this is still not a good spot for them to be in.
A round up against pistols to put you in this position once again, but not having to win out 1 round to push up to an overtime, stay neck and neck. No, no, no. Much, much worse than that. 3 in a row against a squad of EG. They've done it with pistols moments ago. A showstopper used, got them nothing. An orbital strike delayed a matter of seconds. And it didn't even come down to the time in the end. For EG, this is a promising position. Tiger through, clearing out all of this space. And, well, they have, oh no!
That's huge.
That shot to Kiwi. That might just have sealed their fate, because now they should go rotating.
That's sick.
That other side.
Dude, that's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. That is so good. That's incredible.
That is ridiculous. And now, just leaving 2 players standing between them. Impressive stuff as they all wrap back around. The orbital strike to delay, but it's left all onto Adakap.
Okay, nicely done. Holy hell, that was such a sick way to end it. Dude, Jogamo's the gods, man.
will take themselves into the playoff stage as they
Cronin, though, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate the 6 months. Thank you, thank you.
There was a chance here, but FUT falter at